Hello everyone! It's time to repot this Maxillaria Tenuifolia. It's been in its pot for more than 2 years, I believe, and the roots are just overflowing, and it's a lot of roots that the media is not enough to supplement the moisture that it needs because the plant is getting big. And I tip it over and I can see roots also at the bottom. Yeah, that means it's getting crowded there. So I'm gonna take a look at the roots, um, and then the plan is transfer it in a bigger pot. And I already put, this is a clay pot, but it's a lighter uh, kind of clay pot. So I need it to be heavy, so I put river rock in there. Hopefully it will help because this is a grassy leaves, and when it's windy, then the leaves gonna sway with the wind and tip it over, and you don't want to do that because you're gonna have media spilled all over and you have to repot again. So that's the plan. I'm gonna take it out of the pot, and then I'll show you what the roots look like in the media. So here it is, guys. I finally got it out. I was afraid I might break the pot if I cannot get it out, but as you can see, the roots are just, it's a lot. The plant is just covered with roots. And so yeah, so I'm gonna tell you what I did. It was late the last time I did a video, and it's about to rain, so I stopped and I let it soak in the rain. I let it outside while it's pouring rain all night, so to soften the roots, but that didn't really pull it off easy because the roots are already attached. Got a hold of the pot there. It's already its roots already got set in the pot. So this is what I use. This is what I actually find out works for me. So you just see there. I think you got it. You can get it cheap. I got the cheapest one in Home Depot. This side here, you just do that so you don't have a lot of injury to the roots. And I do that too on my pots where the roots are already coming out of the plastic pot, and I just, you know, go down underneath the roots so you don't injure the roots and release the roots from being stuck in the pot, because they grab onto it, so which is good because it keep them steady there and secure. So anyway, I'm gonna tease the roots and also prepare my media, and I'll show you what I use. And there are other alternatives to use media that works for this, as long as water, it gets enough water because they are always thirsty. So I'm glad I took it out and was able to take a look at the roots because they are getting tight. So if I don't transfer it to a bigger pot, or you can also divide this if you want, but I just want to put this in a bigger pot. These roots here that's tight against the pot will suffocate, and it's not gonna have enough aeration, and it's gonna get tight and eventually it will die. So yeah, good thing I catch that before it goes to that road. So I'm gonna prepare my media and I'll show you what's my next step. So I just tease the roots, and as I look inside the roots are still green, really good, and the media, there's not much media in there because there's more roots than media actually. So I just tease the root. You don't need to disturb all the roots underneath there, you know, if you want your orchids to grow um, faster and not set it back. So the soil that I used before was this one, but you can do fine to medium bark as long as you water them a lot, because they are thirsty plant, and of course you have to let it dry in between watering. This is for actually for succulent, because I had a lot of succulent before, and I used this. I experimented on this one because I feel like it's not getting enough water. As I water it, it's not getting enough water. So I tried this media, and it likes it. So I'm gonna be doing the same, but I'm gonna change a little bit. Being the plant is already mature and bigger size. This one, so I just gonna add water there, and it's gonna expand. But I added a little bit of fine bark and sponge rock for aeration. So yeah, so that's gonna be the plan. So this what happens after you add water, it expands, but I added more pine bark and sponge rock to it because the media is a lot there, the cactus succulent mixture. So as you can see, it looks like the bark and the sponge rock is more, there's more aeration to the media instead of a pure what do you call this, pure thick media like cymbidium. So this one is more, got more aeration there. So it feels like this got peat moss in there too, and coconut fibers kind of thing. Yeah, and there's already, I think, fertilizer in here. I feel like there's something in here to help the plant grow better. Now that while I'm mixing, I'm gonna put slow release fertilizer with it too. So yeah, so this is what it's gonna be, the height of the orchid. And then I added fertilizer here, so it's gonna be our media. That's why I don't do a lot of repotting videos, because I sometimes do experiments and I learn as I go along. I go along with my orchid adventure, and because sometimes I realize the pot, it's either the media is too dry, and and the next thing I know, I'm changing how I'm doing my repotting. So, and this is one of them. I just experimented it and it works. So, but you can do fine bark or medium bark as long as you water it. I think that's all that they need, because that's the reason why I do this media. It's because I feel like I'm not watering it enough, and as you can see, it's got a lot of roots. So I'm just gonna finish doing this and show you when I'm done. So I'm done covering the roots with soil. So I feel I need to put rocks in here, like limestone rocks, to keep the soil in. That way it also it also looks pretty when you put limestone in here. So here it is. I'm done putting limestone on top of the media. So yeah, and hope for the best. And I'm sure it will just grow because we're just like transplanting it to a bigger pot, and that way it can grow better and the roots can expand better, and it's not gonna get suffocated in that small container. So hope you learned something, and yeah, and get your Maxillaria Tenuifolia grow healthy. Thank you so much for watching. Bye now.